Hi, I'm Cindy Salinas, and this is my real estate journey. So I have a new listing appointment on Saturday. I'm super excited about it. This customer wants to list her property for sale in Saginaw, and then also she wants to buy something a little bit bigger. So I thought maybe I would share with you guys what my strategy is whenever I go on these listing appointments. So I actually do quite a bit of research right before I go. So one thing that I do is I know that we want to establish the sales price or the list price, right? So I'll go on to MLS, which is the multiple listing site system, something, and that's what realtors use to search for properties or list their properties, all that kind of thing. So I'll go on there and I'll search for homes within a mile of the property that I'm going to be listing. And then I look for anything that's active, so on the market right now for sale, anything that's pending, and anything that has sold within the last 180 days usually. And then I look at the square footage, make sure it's comparable, how many bedrooms to bathrooms, that kind of thing. And it'll pull up, it'll give me an average number or a price of what homes are actually selling for, or if they're on the market, what they're being listed at. And so I'll get like a good idea of kind of where to start, right? And then I go to this other site called Realist Tax, and it gives all kinds of tax information, including, what the property was assessed at and all that stuff. But it also gives me a value of the home according to that system. And so then I'll kind of compare both of those numbers. And finally, I use this other system that kind of gives me a market analysis. So I just plug in the address and it takes comps and all that stuff and gives me a number of what the property might be valued at. So that gives me a good idea of just starting out without even looking at the property, where we're going to, start the list price at. And then what I do is I go back to those homes that I was looking at in the MLS and I look at the pictures. And so, again, I get the average at the very beginning, but then I'll look at the homes that have sold for above average. So let's say the average is $200,000 for a house of this size in this neighborhood. I'll look to see what do the houses look like that sold at 230. And so maybe they're all brick. Maybe they have granite countertops throughout. Updated flooring, so hardwood floors or ceramic tile, new carpet, new paint, bathrooms have been updated, and kitchens too, that kind of thing. And then that's a conversation that I have with the homeowner. So whenever I go to their house, we'll see, okay, well, you do have granite countertops, so that'll add an extra X amount to your list price, or you don't have anything, so then we should start at the $200,000 mark. If you want to sell it for more, here are the things that your neighbors have done to sell at top dollar. So maybe you could do the same thing. So like, for example, if it would cost maybe $2,000 to update their bathroom, but it'll add an extra $7,000 or something to their price tag, then we kind of talk about doing that, or painting a more neutral color. Right now, gray walls are big. They're in right now. So if you have different color walls on every window or every room, that kind of thing, maybe I would recommend that we paint them, well, not we, but that you paint them a gray, because I'm not a good painter. So anyways, that's kind of what I do. It worked really, really well for my last listing, because I haven't had very many, but my last listing, that's exactly what I did, and we got just the right price. We actually got offers within 3 days of the property being listed. We got 2 offers, and so that allowed the sellers to kind of take their time and pick an offer that really worked for them and their situation, because they wanted an extended lease and everything. So we're actually closing on December 27th, God willing, at over asking price. And so I really think that the secret is to look at all those pictures and see what your neighbors are selling their homes for, and what all you can do to kind of sell at top dollar, that kind of thing. Or don't do anything to your home, but we need to list at the appropriate price so that we can sell as quickly as you want us to sell. I went way over my time. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have been having a great week. Talk to you soon.